Hello everybody and welcome back to the SABL. Our final game here of opening day is coming at you live here from Daisy Cruiser, as the eggs will be taking on the flowers. I'm the Cowboy Crab. Joined in the booth with me is Mari. And Mari, are you ready here for the final game here of opening day?
I'm ready, and I gotta say, I'm really excited to see how things play out, because I really don't know what to think about these matchups anymore. We saw and started up with the most one-sided performance I think we've seen so far from the Wilds against the Rookies. But then we followed up with the Bows against the Fireballs, and that was a pretty even matchup. But even with the initial prediction of how the game would be going well, with the
home run! I don't mean to cut you off, but Green Dry Bones with the home run! Second at bat for the eggs.
Looks like we're already starting off strong.
Well, I mean, the Cruiser is the shallowest field here in the league, so I'm going to be expecting a lot of home runs, and PD Piranha's already gassed.
We'll have to see what side of the spectrum it ends up being, if it's even, or if it's as one-sided as the other ones have been going.
Now here's Daisy at the mound here. Here's Koopa. And Peter Griffin with the diving grab. Who knew a big man can move like that?
We'll have to see if Face's team can keep up the performance, especially since when it comes to selecting their players, they had pretty
the draft was not on the side for general manager Mr. Face.
As I see it, the Flowers also do have a pretty good synergy going up, but is that enough?
We'll see. Here's Purple Toad. That ball down, base hits, and Purple Toad getting in barely. Green Noki to the plate, 2-0 for the eggs. And fast pitch, fastball by Daisy for strike one. This one to center field, caught by Baby Daisy, and the Flowers get out with only 2. But this is going to be the most dangerous part about the Flowers lineup here, especially their home field. PD Piranha and Yellow Pianta are some of the heaviest hitters in the league. PD Piranha, arguably the #1 batter in the league coming into the season. He's not really showing it here. A big line drive to center field for a leadoff single from PD Piranha.
We'll just have to see if they can keep this up in the later batters.
We'll see. Yellow Pianta, and that one off the table for another base hit. It'll be a single from Yellow Pianta. PD Piranha gets to third. But now it's the captain's matchup, Yoshi and Daisy.
Seems like we're already starting off pretty exciting.
Here's the pitch to Daisy. This one, right center. Can Koopa get there? No! He gets by. PD Piranha's gonna score. And Koopa fires to third. Yellow Pianta is in there. Big hit from Daisy. And PD Piranha, even with his big head, I don't know how he stays balanced, but Daisy with the double. But now,
it's
Peter Griffin. The cleanup hitter and Peter Griffin to the plate. No outs. And that one right to Green Noki. Confusion at the bases. Daisy has to go back to second. Only 1 out. But now here's Yellow Yoshi. It's a Yoshi off. Here's Yellow Yoshi. Swung on for strike one. 0-1. This one. Not gonna get by. Oh, no, it's an error!
Whoa, fuck.
And we're tied at 2. Let's look at it again here, Mari. Look, the error from Green Noki. That's gonna cost their team a run. And we're tied at 2. Now Yellow Shy Guy. And we'll look at strike one.
How the Shy Guy's been up till now.
And this one, not gonna get by Green Noki, and Yoshi can't get back in time. That's a double play to end it. So the redemption from Green Noki right there, Mari. So it's 2 apiece. With Yellow Toad to lead off the top of the second for the eggs.
Excited to see how Teto ends up performing.
We'll see as she's up next. 0-1 to Yellow Toad. This one, down, base hit. And now Taito. Am I saying it right? And oh, the steal from Yellow Toad! Piazza!
Oh!
Can't get it in time! That's a stolen base from Yellow Toad.
Have we seen anything like that before? I don't think so.
We have. That's our second stolen base. Yoshi, tongue grab, gets the out. And now it's Paratroopa with a runner at third.
It can give us anything interesting.
We'll see. Runner at third. And this one, that's going to drop. Run scored. 3-2 for the Eggs. And Yellow Toad slides in. Paratroopa gets his team back in the lead. Now here's Yoshi. And this one, Peter Griffin, diving grab, can't turn two.
He's really on a roll today, huh?
Am I winning?
Was not expecting much from the big man from Quahog, Rhode Island.
Am I winning?
Dry Bones to the hit.
Pretty even game, but let's see if Daisy can clutch it up.
And this one out to left center. Paratroopa goes to third and is in there. Here we go now. Here's Koopa. Star pitch here from Daisy.
Oh.
And that's going to be
See if it
popped
even
up.
matters. Do they bet the
And
bomb?
oh, it does matter! The
Oh.
item! And now Green Dry Bones with the pickle, close play! And Green Dry Bones safe! It's 4-2 for the Eggs.
Not a dull moment so far.
No, this has been the most exciting game here of opening weekend. Runners to the corners for Dry Bones.
We can only hope for a redemption like this with the rookies.
Maybe we'll see next week. And Dry Bones hits the center, and that's going to end it. So another 2 runs from the Eggs. Here come the Flowers once again. Paragoomba, Baby Luigi, and Baby Daisy. It'll be Paragoomba to lead off. Bottom of the second, here's the first pitch. This one drops in center. Base hit for Paragoomba. Now Baby Luigi.
Now that I'm seeing it, Paragoomba seems pretty out of place with the rest of the team.
I mean, it does seem a little bit that way. Double play prevented from Baby Luigi's speed. Here's Baby Daisy. And this one is going to get down, not going to get through. That's a base hit for Baby Daisy. But here comes the most dangerous man on the team. It's Petey Piranha. Here we go. First pitch to Petey Piranha. He's charging up. That's down the middle. Line drive to center. That's down. Base hit. Baby Luigi's going home.
Can he make it? Yes!
4-3.
And
Very surprised to see Petey Piranha not put one out here yet. Considering the logistics.
seem to just be stockpiling their star power.
That is the case right now. Yellow Piazza with a chance to take the lead. Here's the pitch. Changeup down the middle. Doesn't charge up, though. Baby Daisy will score. We're tied at 4. Petey Piranha, is he going to go home? He will. Can he make it?
I don't think he's going to make it.
He will. 4-5. Flowers back in the lead. And Petey Piranha making a mad dash from first to home. And Dry Bones, he tried to go for the buddy toss, and it did not work. And Yoshi's getting tired. But now it's our second captain's matchup. Yoshi and Daisy.
Pretty bad news that he's already exhausted.
Indeed.
It's already a strikeout, though. Will it
For
matter?
one. This one hit high by Daisy. That's not going to get out. This one
I think
should
it's
be
gonna catch.
caught.
It's going to catch.
And it'll be caught. Yellow Piazza is going to hold up at second. And now onto the plate, it's Peter Griffin.
So far, Peter's been doing pretty good for himself, both in the field and batting.
And that one, that's going to end the inning right there.
Ooh.
But Yoshi, oh, not looking great. Flowers lead 5-4, top of the third.
We'll have
And
to
you
see
know-
how the Toads come up.
For a team that was considered to probably have the worst draft class due to the circumstances they were in, the Eggs are holding up pretty good here against the Flowers.
Yeah. I'm pleasantly surprised by their performance tonight, especially with the high hopes that I've been having for rookies.
And the tongue grab from Yellow Yoshi results in out number 2. Now Yellow Toad to the plate. Top of the 3rd. And Peter Griffin can't grab it. Base hit from Yellow Toad. Saito to the plate. 2 outs and a runner on. And this one, foul.
Foul.
0-1, the pitch. And right to Petey Piranha, who goes to second for out number 3.
They didn't even get a chance to use that fireball.
Eggs held to none that inning. Here come the Flowers.
Still a pretty close game as of now. We'll have to see how it continues.
Here's Yellow Yoshi to lead off against Yoshi. Grounder to Paratroopa for out number 1. Yoshi, he's still tired though, but he's staying in. Bottom of the 3rd, Yellow Shy Guy to the plate. Here's the pitch. Looked at for strike 1. And this one grounded again to Paratroopa for out number 2. Now Paragoomba to the plate. 2 outs. And this one off the table. And that's going to keep going to the back of center field. Double for Paragoomba.
Paragoomba's playing it safe and just staying at that base.
And they're pulling Yoshi here. You think that's the right move?
We'll have to see. Might be a blunder to just keep pushing it through.
Here's Green Drybone. Starts with a star pitch. Right to Green Noki, and that'll end it. And Green Drybone's only got 1 pitch that inning. But both teams
like
putting up 0.
End up meaning nothing.
Paratroopa to lead off here in the bottom of the 4th for the Eggs. 1-run game. 0-1. And this one gonna get by Peter Griffin for a single. Here's Green Yoshi.
Get on these bases.
And Green Yoshi, or Yoshi I should say,
Foul.
That's foul. Now, star pitch here from Daisy. We saw what happened last time we had one of these, but there was an item. No item this time. That's going to be out number 1. That's the thing with Daisy's star pitch. If you're going to swing at it, have an item behind you. Here's Green Drybones, who will look at strike 1.
We're going to see what more they can offer.
And this one, off the inside of his bat, they turn 2! Double play. I think the Koopa shell hit Paratroopa right there, Mari. What do you think? Is that what happened?
No, it definitely hit, but it didn't matter. The ball was already on its way.
Now here's Baby Daisy to lead off for the Flowers. They're up by 1. And I see who's up next here for the Flowers. And luckily, the Eggs get an out. Who's up next? It's Petey Piranha. First pitch here to Petey. And that one down the middle into center for another base hit for Petey Piranha. Now here's Yellow Pianta. First pitch down the middle.
Home run.
And again, a base hit from Yellow Pianta. Petey 0-3, and he will get there. It's safe. Mari, I'm going to be honest, I was expecting a lot more power out of those two. But so far, they're just giving us base hits.
Especially Piantas, we've seen them be pretty well off. But in this case, especially against a team like this,
They're holding back.
Well.
2 outs, runners at the corners. It's Peter Griffin to the plate. Green Dronbos tries to pick off at first. Here's the pitch to Peter. Strike 1.
All we can really hope for from Petey is just to really show what they're worth in the later stages of the game.
Well, Petey will score a run right there. Yellow Pianta going third, and Peter Griffin with a base hit. And the changeup, line out to left by Peter Griffin. Who knew the man from the Family Guy had such a good bat in him? 2 outs, runners at the corners. Here's the pitch to Yoshi. Looked at for strike 1.
We all know when his heart's in it, he gets it done.
Indeed. And that went up the middle! Another run scored for the Flowers. Angry Drybones is getting tired. Here we go, the pitch. This one, right to Paragoomba. Just gonna toss it to Green Noki to get him out.
We might need to get some water bottles for the eggs because they seem to be burning through their stamina.
That would seem to be the case. Here we go. First pitch to Koopa, top of the 5th. And this one gets by. And the PAL item, well, Koopa can't really do much. Here we go. First pitch to Drybones, to Petey, to Yellow Yoshi. And the double play, even with the bad throw.
That one was a close one. You could have seen Drybones nearly making it.
They're not able to get past Yellow Shy Guy. 2 outs, Purple Toe to the plate. And this one will drop. Base hit. Baby Daisy getting stuck on the table. And Daisy's getting tired. Green Doki to the plate. Runner on, 2 outs.
From an intense match like this, I'd be surprised if they weren't this exhausted.
And this one gonna get by Peter Griffin. That's another base hit for the Eggs. Now Yellow Toe to the plate. He's the tying run here, Mari. If he charges up, he could put it out. He will not. This one gonna drop, though. It's another base hit. Purple Toad is going home. And Purple Toad is home, 5-7.
This match seems a lot more fast-paced than the ones we've seen in the past.
Taito to the plate. Can she keep the momentum going for the Eggs? We're gonna get a pitching change. It'll be Paragoomba. Surprising pick here. Here in my opinion, Mari.
Well, we have seen some pretty consistently solid performance. Not everything amazing, but...
And Baby Luigi with the grab, even with the banana getting hit. 5-7. Here come the Flowers. Back to the plate. Here we go. First pitch to Paragoomba. This one popped up off the table. And that's going to keep going. Paragoomba going to go 2. And Paragoomba in at second. Green Drybo's getting tired. Are they going to pull him here soon?
I feel as if with this pace that's going on with these matches, it may have been a blunder to have the Pianta and the PD Piranha.
Baby
Smaller
Daisy.
characters seem to be able to keep up.
Baby Daisy to the plate. Swung on out to right. That's going to drop. Paragoomba looking to go home.
Make it.
And Paragoomba gonna just barely get in. Off the star pitch, too. But Koopa and Drybones, they were there. And Drybones, he got it in fast. Oh, you see right there how close it was, Mari.
Yeah.
They're gonna make the pitching.
The beginning.
They're gonna make the pitching change before PD Piranha. It's Drybones. He just made that big throw from the outfield to home. I don't know how much arm he's got left. No outs, 2-1. It's PD Piranha.
It's seeming like both of their arms are starting to lose some strength.
PD charging up. Sends this one high to left. And it is gone! And PD Piranha with his first homer of the season. Let's just see how high that thing got. I mean, that kind of... I'm pretty sure in terms of height, that got above the top of the ship. 5'11" Flowers.
We're seeing a big turnaround this match.
The Flowers are kicking into a second gear, and the Eggs can't seem to keep up. Star pitch here from Drybones. Not a good hit from Pianta. Out number 1. But Drybones is getting gas.
See how Daisy can fare.
Change up to Daisy. Strike 1. And this one sent up high. It's not going to get out of here.
But will they catch it in time?
They will.
Yes. Unfortunate. Daisy was already at second base.
Here's Peter Griffin. And Peter puts it in left. That's going to be a base hit. I think the player I'm most impressed by this game has been Peter Griffin.
Yeah. For me, he's been so consistent.
0-1 in the count here to Yellow Yoshi. Change up. This one not going to give by Green Noki. $11-5. Eggs down by 6. Top of the 6. And they get something going. Here's Paratroopa. We'll look at ball 1. Swung on by Paratroopa. Oh, it's 1-1. And this one swung on out to left. Gonna miss the table. Base hit.
To be honest, I don't know if the Eggs really have it in them with the amount of plays we still have left to make a comeback.
I'm not sure either. I think the thing hurting the Eggs the most is their lack of power at the plate.
It would be useful at the beginning because of how fast-paced each of the plays were going, but now it's starting to chip away at them.
Yep, 1-2 to Yoshi. And that's gonna be right off inside of his bat! Oh, and they don't turn 2. Yoshi able to beat the run. Here's Green Dry Bones. That'll be strike 1 to Green Dry Bones. 0-1, the pitch. And this one, gonna drop.
Will they biff it? They biffed it.
Daisy was just watching. He's sending her baby counterparts to just look after it. And Yoshi able to score.
That seemed like
Let's look at it again.
Yeah.
I mean, you just see Daisy. She's just watching.
She's not even doing anything.
No.
You'd expect them to have, not even synergy aside, just be a little more helpful to her.
Here's Koopa here right at the middle. And
They
the
biff
POW
the
item.
POW. They don't.
Dry Bones not going to take it. Now here's Dry Bones. Green Dry Bones third. Dry Bones will look at strike 1. 0-1. The pitch. Looked at again. 0-2.
I think what we're looking for here is a far... Or not.
0-2 the pitch. And this one, gonna get down. Base hits.
I don't think it's gonna be...
Run scored.
Oh, it makes it in time.
7-11.
I gotta say, although Green Dry Bones didn't get much of a chance to shine initially, they are starting to show their work.
Here's Purple Toad. 1 out, 2 on. As long as they keep this out of the infield, I think the Eggs are in decent shape here.
Yeah.
And Purple Toad looks at strike 2. It's the 0-2 pitch. Swings. It gets by Yellow Yoshi.
Oh.
I don't know how that got through. Green Noki,
If
bases
everything goes
loaded.
according to plan, they may end this rotation with 10.
And this one, Petey Piranha, double
Oh!
play! Unbelievable work from the big plant.
That's unfortunate.
Yellow Shy
They
Guy.
really had some good setup going on for them too.
Yellow Shy Guy to lead off here for the Flowers. Bottom of the 6. Yellow Shy Guy! Not gonna get this one out. It's gonna be close. It was close. And Dry Bones getting tired. Here's Paragoomba. And this one to Green Noki. 2 outs. The Eggs have a real chance to get out of this. 2 outs. And Baby Luigi looks at strike 1. 0-1, the pitch. This one gets through.
Will they get bananas? I don't think they did. No. Doesn't look like it was enough.
Seeing another pitching change. And
Teto!
here's a surprise. The second me to become a pitcher here. The first one being Hatsude Miku. Taito coming in with 2 outs. Swung on by Baby Daisy. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Change up down the middle. Rounder, Paratroopa, getting out number 3. We'll see if the eggs can keep their momentum going with Yellow Toad leading things off here in the top of the 7th.
I personally don't believe that they can whittle down the flowers for long enough to hold their own.
We'll see what happens. Yellow Toad to lead things off. We'll look at strike 1. A 1 to Yellow Toad. And this one to center. Drops. Base hit. Now the new pitcher, Taito, comes into the plate. Here's the pitch. Star pitch. Off the middle. Base hit.
But it wasn't enough. Whiffs the banana.
Now Paratroop at the plate. No outs. 2 on. Here's the pitch. Look out for strike 1.
Let's see if it'll end up in another strike.
A 1. This one gonna get down. Base
Nope.
hit. Yellow Toad looks like he's gonna score. Taito
I don't
will
think
hold
Taito-
at third.
okay,
8
Taito makes it.
11. Mari, I must say the eggs are keeping pace.
Even if they end up losing in the end, I feel like their performance was valiant enough to give some credit.
They are showing some incredible fight. Yoshi, the captain, at the plate.
I'm excited to see how they perform against other matchups next week.
We'll see. And this one, Yellow Yoshi gets the double play.
Unfortunate. Taito has
And-
to go back to the bench.
Green Dry Bones at the plate, but he's got that item behind him. Can he put it to work?
We'll have to see.
Change up. This one.
Hitting it high.
Right. Doesn't have the distance.
We already know.
It does!
No! Home run! Never trust Daisy for anything when it comes to Baby Daisy.
And Green Dry Bones has made it a 1-run ball game. And I think
They didn't even try to boost Baby Daisy up.
I don't think they have chemistry. Paraguma coming out.
Surprisingly.
It's Baby Daisy coming into pitch. 1-run game, top of the 7th, 2 outs. Here's Koopa. And Koopa gets the base hit.
Whiffs the Koopa shell completely, but Koopa still makes it to first base.
Here's Dry Bones, the go-ahead run at the plate for the eggs. Here's the pitch.
Let's see, Peter.
Ball 1.
Let's see if Peter can catch it immediately.
Let's see, what can Dry Bones do? And Dry Bones, if it's
Too
fair,
high.
it's gone! It's fair!
It's
Go
gone!
ahead! Home run from Dry Bones!
Now we're at a tied match.
We are not in a tied match, Mari. The eggs take
Oh.
the lead! 12-11.
Oh!
Purple Toad at the
We
plate.
need to start standing there.
Strike 1 to Purple Toad. 0-1, the pitch. This one, right to Peter. And Baby Daisy not happy. But this is not looking good here for the eggs. Here's Petey Piranha and Yellow Pianta.
I really want to say that things are getting excited, but there's not really been a dull moment with this entire match. It's been
No,
consistently-
here's Taito. And it,
Heated.
Petey
Foul.
wants it.
Heated
Petey
foul.
wants it. 0-1.
Getting
And
desperate.
Petey Piranha's tying this game up. This one,
Let's see,
back,
let's see.
left, and
And Yoshi
into
did
the
it.
ocean.
No!
who's getting fish food? Petey Piranha ties it at 12.
Living up to his namesake.
Second home run of the game for Petey Piranha. And Mari, that's why Petey Piranha being a part of the Flowers is dangerous. Because the shortest field with the most powerful hitter, that's going to be a lot of home runs. Tied at 12, bottom of the 7th, no outs. Yellow Pianta.
If any negotiations happen between the captains, I'm almost dead positive that Petey won't be on the board anymore after this performance.
No, the general managers, if they want Petey Piranha, they're going to have to put in some serious trade value.
At the risk of their own performance.
I know. But I got a good feeling that the Flowers are not letting go of Petey Piranha. Here's Peter Griffin. And this one to Green Noki, double play. And, well, speaking of the Flowers general manager, I believe that we can get them on the line here for a couple of questions.
Let's go on right ahead then.
This is certainly not the game I was expecting.
No, but I
When it
think
came to, like... the thing with the eggs is they were taking the scraps of what people had chosen them, and somehow they're still putting up a really good fight here.
And both Yellow Yoshi right there with a big grab.
I'd say it's anyone's game, but at the same time, I do have the heavy hitters. It still technically is anyone's game, but it's still very up to chance here, I'd say.
I think, if I want to be honest with you, Carpenter, I think the main thing with your team is PD Piranha and Yellow Pianta. And especially with this tied game right here, I think you're going to need to get them in the bottom of the ninth if you want to win this game and not go to extras. But you had a massive lead and the eggs came roaring back. How do you feel about that from your team?
That's how it is, you know? I think it's the order I place my team in, because I put the heavy hitters first and then just kind of have it in ascending order. I think that batting order is what leads to my loss. Alright.
Well,
Because as you can see, it's just, like,
Yeah.
non-heavy hitter after non-heavy hitter, and they keep getting out my
I'm personally curious.
Paraguma with a base hit, though.
After seeing the performance of your players, or is there anybody else you want to negotiate to get out of your team?
I don't think I need to negotiate with anyone. All I need to do is just change my batting order. If I do that, I'm fine. And I fully believe that.
Well, Carp, we thank you for your time, but we got to get to the ninth inning where the game is on the line. We are tied at 12. Paratroopa, Yoshi, and Green Drybones will be seeing the plate. And Mari, I'd be most concerned about Drybones. He's already put one out. But Paratroopa, is he going to put it out for the go-ahead home run?
Can we
Yes!
trust on Daisy? We
It's
can't
gone!
trust on Daisy for anything.
Paratroopa takes the lead.
Against Paragumba, no less.
No, well, I mean, yeah, out there in center field, Paratroopa takes the lead, and the eggs up by 1. We're gonna see a pitching change again, probably for the last time.
Having it this game.
Yellow Yoshi, and we got Yoshi on Yoshi action. 13-12, no outs.
This entire game, Baby Daisy's just been upset.
Yeah. And Yoshi gets that one through the gap. Another base hit.
Safe.
Now here's Green Drybones.
Excited to see what he comes up with.
Now look at strike 1. 0-1. The pitch to Green Drybones. This one will drop in right off the inside of the table for a single. Now Koopa. Here's Koopa. Looks at strike 1. 0-1. The pitch to Koopa. This one to center will be caught by Paragumba.
Bomb doesn't matter.
No, it does not.
Still not liking it.
Here's Drybones. And Drybones out to left. That's a base hit. And everybody's safe. Bases loaded. Who will be at the plate?
Get their players
Purple
to
Toad.
home plate. They'll have a 16 lead.
Purple Toad. To left. No, they...
Caught.
2 outs. Bases still loaded.
Still with
It's
the
Green
advantage.
Noki. Here's Green Noki. Looks at strike 1. 0-1. The pitch. And Green Noki off center field. It's down. Base hit. 2 runs. 1 run in. 14-12.
Keeping up the pressure. Seems like if those players are left unchecked, it'll be bad news for the Flowers.
Well, for the Flowers, they have 2 outs. They just need 1 more. We'll see what the Eggs can do. Yellow Toad. That's going to be down again. 1 more run score. Drybones is going home. And safe. Oh! 4-run game. It's 16-12 in the top of the 9th.
And the entire team's going to get through to home.
Tighter to the plate. 2 outs, 2 on. And this one...
Wide.
It's got to get down. And the bomb goes
Baby
off.
Luigi.
Yellow Toad's going to score. Base is clear.
No, Yellow Toad makes it.
Yellow Yoshi's getting tired. Paratroopa on the plate.
Bad
1 runner
news.
on.
Yellow Yoshi's tired. There's Teto right there.
And that's the game. That's
Ow.
it. And the eggs pulling out everything in the top of the ninth, but for the flowers, here come the big hitters.
PD Piranha really needs to put in the work to make it up.
If I'm PD Piranha, I want Baby Daisy to get a base hit here. And Baby Daisy will look at strike one. It is a necessity that Baby Daisy gets on base. And this one is off the side of the table for a base hit. But now here comes the big plant himself. It's PD Piranha. And gonna look at strike one down the middle. I don't know why he didn't swing at that one, Mari. And this
Strike
one
two.
high, and you can kiss that baseball goodbye.
The pressure might be getting to him.
So PD
Missed the first one.
clears
More
the
focus on
bases
second.
with another home run.
A two-base one, nonetheless.
Makes it 18-14. Here's
Let's
Pianta.
see if Pianta can follow up.
Yellow Pianta to the plate. And I'm surprised
Strike.
Yellow Pianta hasn't put one out yet. And swung on right
Yellow
there.
Pianta throws strike two with the swing, nonetheless.
And that one's gonna get down, base hit.
Out. Oh, we're not.
So now here's Daisy. Bottom of the ninth, no outs.
I'm really disappointed by Yellow Pianta's output today.
And Daisy, it gets by Yoshi!
Ooh. Let's see.
Pianta going third. Daisy safe at second. It's a double. And now it's the family guy. It's Peter Griffin. No outs, 2 on. And Peter looks at strike one.
Teto gets it through. Strike two.
And star hit
Star
for Peter. Puts a run on.
I don't think it's gonna make it. Ooh!
But he doesn't get to first. 1 out.
3 more.
Yellow Yoshi. That one's not getting through.
Yoshi catches it.
2 outs. And this is it for the Flowers. They're down by 3. Runner at third, but they have 2 outs.
They need all the runners that they can get.
Shy Guy at the plate.
Safe.
A 1. Star hit from Shy Guy. It's caught! The eggs win! Shy Guy
And
went for the
that's
star
it.
hit, but Noki there for the grab. And the eggs!
Got nothing but surprising matchups thus far.
Unbelievable win. A huge upset to close off opening day week. The opening week here in the SABL.
Excited to see.
And I believe we still have the general manager for the Flowers is still here. Would they like to comment on their team's performance after that?
Yo, White Crab, could you unmute my soundboard?
Oh,
Is that
your soundboard is not muted. I'm afraid of what you're gonna do. Oh,
It seems as if the general manager is not very happy.
No, it would not. We'd love to get it worded with the ex-general manager, but unfortunately they are not here. So, Mari, I think we'll just have to close it out here from the Cruiser. Our final, eggs 18, flowers 15. That'll conclude opening week here in the SABL, and we will see you all next week for the second week of SABL action. They are Mari. I'm the Cowboy Crab saying so long, everybody.